So I'm just kind of laying here and talking to people, and then I really realized tonight, and honestly, I've known this pretty much for the last like year. I just kind of learned it, and it's just all makes sense, and it's slowly all coming together, making sense for me. But I learned what the problem with today's society is. The problem with today's society is the truth and what's right. That's not important anymore. It's all about what people want to hear, and that's what matters. That's all people care about. If they don't want to hear it, and honestly, most people probably already know this, don't know why. It took me so long to realize this, which I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure I've known this all my life. I don't know. But like I said, if if people don't want to hear it, then they don't listen to it. Like everything is so all people care about is what interests them. And if it doesn't interest them, then it's not important to them. It doesn't affect them. And the big problem with that is whenever you have a society of people that only care about themselves and no one ever looks out for each other. Everybody will do something. Well, everybody, most people will do stuff that benefits them, like, yeah, but they're completely blind to any effect that it has on anybody else. They don't care what it does to anybody else. Like, let's say in today's society, I could, let's say I'm gonna sign something, and what it does is it's gonna make me a millionaire. It'll make me rich and me successful, and everything's okay for me. But I could take 10 people that live on the same street as me, and it completely, like, puts them out of a home, out of food, takes all their money away from them. And I wouldn't care because I benefit from it. And that's the problem with how people are. People don't need to be like that. People need to have enough, be human enough to at least realize what they do affects other people. And really, it seems like the more that I grow up, the more I mature, the more I really realize that there aren't that many good, decent people left in this world. Like everybody's becoming that conceited, selfish, selfish individual that doesn't care about other people, and that's where I always find that I'm so different from everybody else, and that's where I always realize I don't really fit in with today's society because regardless of who you are, like what kind of relationship we have, if I know you or not, like I'm a caring person. Like I don't just sit there. I don't intentionally do stuff to make people hurt or to hurt people or make people feel bad about themselves. Or not all the time at least. But no, like I've always been that person. I'm always that person that cares enough to help other people when they need it, blah blah blah, keep people from getting hurt, that situation. But that's just what it is, and then it realizes I stand out because everybody else is the exact opposite. And then honestly, you would think everybody would be like, "Oh yeah, that's like one somewhat genuine decent person left." But no, people don't like that because then that goes against everybody what everybody wants. If it goes against people's personal interest, they're completely opposed to it. And I don't know, it's weird. Like today's society is just completely fallen apart, and there's nothing really decent about it anymore. It's everybody trying to do what's gonna benefit them the most, and not what's gonna progress everybody. I don't know. It's just kind of sad. But hey, on the bright side, I actually somewhat cleaned my room today, so that's good. Throwback to like Monday, whenever my room was extremely dirty, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna clean this tomorrow. Then I woke up, didn't clean it. I even made a promise on video, and I didn't do it, but I finally did. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also don't take that little part where I was talking about myself. Well, don't take that part as me trying to say that I'm better than the rest of society and that I haven't been selfish, that I'm not selfish. I'm guilty of it just as much as everybody else is. I mean, that's something that we're all guilty of. We've all done it at some point in time. And it's whatever. We just need to work to fix it, honestly, and then we'd be great.